let's talk about the build before we introduce the players. 6 pull coming out from Complexity Standard, aka CatZ. He's in the mid left-hand position as the yellow Zerg. In the mid right, we have short stuff, but that is, of course, Slayer's Alicia as the blue Protoss. Thankfully for him, he pylon scouts. Easy peasy.
And
okay.
it's still difficult, though. I mean, going for a fast Nexus of some sort on dual site. Andre,
yeah.
I mean, what do you think about this?
I do want to say one thing very quickly. CatZ loves to do this early game stuff that looks super cheesy, but he actually like practices this so much that he has normal transitions afterwards. And that's what's so cool, I think, about him. You can see that he actually did a lot of drones. He went up to 9 drones, then double extractor trick. Really like that a lot. And you can see just by this, he's going for a very economic 6 pool. What? What? Yeah, economic 6 pool. Now Forge is incoming right now. He should... Oh, he's actually going to try to defend this. Interesting. Now, normally people put a pylon down at the main.
And then try to just...
and yeah, just get rid of any form of trying to defend.
This is going to be really tight, Andre.
I think he's dead.
I don't know. I mean, the big thing is the Zerglings can just run by.
I don't think he should run by. Oh, well, he's going to go for it.
Okay. He's going to run by then.
He runs by.
And so the probes are being pulled immediately. And yeah, I mean, well, now that we have a little bit of time, why shouldn't he have gone for the run by?
I think actually targeting down one of the cannons will suffice. And if he can take out all that, he can actually have incoming Zerglings. Actually, he's not doing additional aggression. Never mind. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Yeah. He did the right decision. Yeah. He's droning up.
Andre, takes a big man to admit that he's wrong.
Dude, I don't mess around.
You know who doesn't admit he's wrong? No, I'm not going to go there. But we do see that the probes they're just trying to defend immediately as best they can. And they're doing a good job not losing too many. Oh, Alicia, a couple of them drop here. And this is just a good job by CatZ. And also not that bad job of Alicia. A lot of Protosses get kind of careless and they just kind of let their probes auto-attack and kind of tilt. And just like that, Alicia cleans up the rest of the Zerglings. And in the end, 4 probes have died.
All right, let's look at the income tab, 14 to 16. But don't forget, the Queen has the larva inject mechanic, so it's really nice. Also, they have the increased range, so I don't think he's really scared of anything. Overlord is in great position, seeing exactly what his opponent is capable of. He knows assimilator timing, so CatZ knows that he's completely safe. He actually went way ahead because of that, because the larva mechanics are really going to kick in and give him the big drone advantage pretty soon. On top of that, he has his second hatchery, so he's good to go, man. I love where CatZ is. I think he played the metagame very nicely. Dual Site is a map where a lot of times Forge Fast expansion is really difficult, and you saw exactly why it was. Yeah,
so Alicia does scout with his probe and sees no gas still, which is actually a really heartening sign that he's not going to get reverse all-in anytime soon. Actually, not reverse, just all-in. Yeah. And you can see that he's just going up everything else normally.
I do want to say there is one specific build that died years ago. Not years ago, but about a year ago. It's the 5-gate 1 base where you actually cancel the Nexus.
Oh, yeah.
Remember that? When's the last time you saw that?
I saw Sokka do that on Metalopolis back in IEM. It was so long ago.
Yeah. I saw him do that against Idra in NASL Season 1.
Oh, yeah, he did do that, too, yeah. He used to be a big proponent of that.
Yeah.
But that was back when, that was when PvZ was starting to tilt heavily in favor of Zerg, and a lot of people were kind of frustrated by the match and they resorted to those kinds of cheesy plays, but that's not going to happen here.
Nope.
He canceled the Nexus. He's going to go 1-gate Nexus cancel. Oh, no. He's never going to see this coming.
My warp gate starts at 6 minutes, 30 seconds. I got this, bro. I got this. But look at this. Increased aggression from CatZ. He will get a Roach Horn right now. He has the capacity to do a ton of damage, and I like this. Again, Dual Site's a really tough map to actually defend all this pressure, and I think CatZ has gone up to a really nice supply. He will put down his 3rd hatchery, it looks like. But off of this, it might actually give Alicia a false sense of security. He's like, oh, my opponent is going for the 3rd hatch. I don't have to worry about a lot of different all-ins. But in fact, Roaches are inbound 7 to be exact, and there is Metabolic Boost being upgraded. Normally, you won't get Metabolic Boost this early if you're not going to do a super huge all-in. I mean, why would you get additional Zerglings? It's to reinforce. Roaches get sent and just Zergling. And then after that, you get more Zerglings.
Yeah. And then after that, you get more Zerglings.
More Zerglings. And then you win the game, man.
Yeah.
It's pretty nice.
Nice is one way to put it. We see the Zerglings are going into the mineral line, just trying to harass. And again, just showing this many Zerglings, only 2, is like a sign to Alicia. Like, oh, okay. I only see 2 Zerglings, so he's playing pretty greedy. I saw it a 3rd hatchery type. You can see a CatZ actually has no 3rd hatchery. He canceled it.
Canceled.
Talking about canceling production facilities. You can see
boss.
now CatZ is going to go for a huge amount of aggression, and now these Roach Warrens will go up against 2 sentries and a cannon.
2 cannons. 2 cannons are on the way out, but he's targeting down the Cybernetics core. Unfortunately for him, Warp Gate is already finished, but still in a really good spot.
Nice.
He's going to take out the Cybernetics core. So many Zerglings here. A big warping of Stalkers. That's kind of surprising. There's a big gap right here. And he's going to use it. Going to go straight into the main. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Whoa, there's a gap there the entire time. And you can see the Zerglings now coming in for the probes. Alicia not extremely diligent with his SimCity. The Zerglings of the natural do get cleaned up here, but there's still Zerglings in the main going to work. You can see that Rhett isn't done just. CatZ isn't done just yet, making roaches and Zerglings to reinforce. So he really wants to finish off Alicia right here, because of course he did cancel that 3rd hatchery, so his contingency plan is very limited. And you can see that Alicia is kind of stabilizing in the main here, sending back his probes because he really needs that 2-base economy. But can CatZ still press on here? The sentries are very exposed. Alicia cannot afford to lose any of them, but one of them is about to get picked off here.
Very nice job, and additional roaches are going to come in here. This is so difficult because there's no cannon to actually help out. These roaches are going to go unopposed. The Nexus looks to be going down as well. The Stalkers from the main need to go into the natural ASAP, but the natural already dies. CatZ is going to take a huge win right here.
Yeah, this is exactly what CatZ needed, because even if for some weird reason his roaches and Zerglings all get cleaned up here, he's limited Protoss to 1 base and completely shut down his tech. I mean, he made him to do everything else, but GG. CatZ takes game number 2 on dual site, tying up the series and bringing it to the ace match.
Dude, he looks like such a mobster right there. Such a boss.
I feel like that's a picture they send you on Facebook when they want you to join the mob game.
Yeah.
And it's like, join my friends, and then they give you a referral code, and you're like, oh. So you really don't like me, you just want me to give you more Mafia points.
Seriously, man.
Such a shame. Guys,
I never accept those, by the way.
I know, don't ever accept it, it's just spam.
Anyway.
It's all phishing.
Well played by CatZ.
Yeah, well played by CatZ. I love, of course, the cancel on the hatch, but more importantly, I love not just obviously the cancel, but the deception. You know, faking that, showing a couple of Zerglings, making it seem like, oh, I'm playing really greedy. I'm just this greedy Zerg, and like kind of putting Alicia a little bit more at comfort. Like I can just power up with sentries. You can see he was getting his gateway count up, and you know he was really comfortable in that spot. But no, CatZ was able to really come in, swoop in, and execute very nicely.
Yep. Again, I do wonder if getting the pylon cannon inside the main base would have been a better situation, because he had to spend a lot just to defend his forge. And then obviously his probes were dying. He lost 4 from that. He didn't have a lot of mining time in that whole sequence. So it was really, really tough. But that being said, CatZ, well played, man. Well played.
In number 3, we'll find out the map, what it is going to be very soon after this break. We want to thank iBuyPower, the people who provide power for our broadcast through their pre-assembled PCs. Go to iBuyPower.com. Don't go anywhere. The ace match between CatZ versus Alicia. Will CatZ be able to get his first win, or Alicia push him down and move up in division? Find the answer right after this.